welcome to the first ESEA game here this season for WRAH Esports. I'm Stromiz, and for this pre-game show, I'm actually going to be joined by quite the exclusive guest this time around. We're bringing on the IGL, the brains, the mind behind this new upcoming team. We've got Rural on the line. What's up, man?
Hello, man. How you doing?
All good. Just really excited for the season start, as I'm sure you are as well. Obviously, the IGL of this project, we've spoken to Falcon before about how it kind of came together a little bit. We also talked about there in that interview we did, which you could check out on the YouTube, by the way, anyone who hasn't watched it. We talked about sort of the goals. Would you sort of highlight some of the goals for this season, just in general?
Well, I think we're a team that has a lot of potential, and we realise that potential. And I think our biggest enemy is ourselves. Our highs are high and our lows are low. So my hope / also expectation, because I think we could do it, is I think we could, if we have a strong season, if we keep our heads focused, we can get into playoffs. And that would be promising, and that'd be a good start for us. I think, as considering for some of us this is our first season playing. It is for me playing, but I've coached in a few before. But yeah, I think our playoffs would be the expectation.
For you individually, then, as you mentioned, having mainly coached before, is this sort of a season for you to prove yourself as a player as well, as somebody who's had to actively choose to go back into the playing career?
I just desperately wanted to play, really. I did coaching because I didn't really have the time to commit to being a player, just because if you want to be good, you've got to put in quite a lot of time, and I just didn't have that in my current circumstances, but now I do. So I was just desperate to play, really. And yeah, I suppose prove myself. So yeah, it'd be nice to prove myself.
Just on the game then, that's up now. Dom Starcrowd, the opponent. Mirage, the map. Is there anything we are to expect from maybe this map, or just from you as a team, and how are you going to be approaching this one?
Some nice clutches. Well, some aggressive plays and some nice clutches, I think, is what you'll expect to see. But we've got quite an explosive way of playing the game, so I think it'll be entertaining for anyone watching.
Would you speak on the map pool a little bit? Where does Mirage rank, maybe, and what would be your main strength and weakness in terms of the map pool right now?
I would say Mirage is probably our strongest map, or one of our strongest maps. Just because we've all played it a lot, so a lot of stuff can kind of go uncommunicated. So we sync and gel quite well together without having to sort of go through quite a lot of things, compared to newer maps, or maps that we're perhaps not as familiar with on a team level.
All right, great stuff. Sounds like we'll get quite the perfect litmus test then here in this first matchup. We'll be with you with the game in just a moment. Make sure to follow Ro. As I've been saying, been posting some great highlights here of the players during the pre-season, and hopefully that continues on during the season. Is at Rural1385. Jesus, you have so many numbers in your name, man. Come on. 1583, I think it is, right? On Twitter. Make sure to follow that one. You can follow, obviously, this Twitch and the WRAH Esports Twitch or Twitter as well, if you want to keep up with more. For now, we'll leave you. See you in a bit.